Today is my mom's first day ever going to SeaWorld. And we only have one day for her to have a memorable experience with her grandchildren at SeaWorld. We're gonna see how many things that we can do in today, but also be able to make it an enjoyable day, because she doesn't necessarily have the same level of endurance that we've built up in exploring the theme parks in a single day.
I just hope I don't have any blisters on the bottom of my feet. It's a lot of walking. Tell Dad slow down just a little bit.
First of all, we got a little bit of a late start. We usually try to wake up early enough to get there around the time of park open, but Mom's on vacation, so she wanted to leave just a little bit later than typical. Which is fine, but when we arrived, we stopped by the annual pass holder kiosk to get a free ticket for her to enter the park. That was our first time doing that, and it felt a little stressful and kind of confusing to try to figure out that kiosk. And then we stopped by and got our refillable souvenir cups renewed, and now we're headed off to the Dolphin nursery to catch up with the family. And just a heads up about this video, Grandma doesn't really like thrill rides, but she loves animals, and there are definitely a lot of animals to see today. So I think our agenda is going to be to check out all the different kinds of marine life. For reference, my mom and Vivian are kindred spirits, and Vivian can usually hang out at this dolphin nursery for like hours. So I don't know how long we're going to be here. Might not get anything else done.
As well, they're going to teach their little ones everything they need to know.
Yeah. I see it. Oh, it's pretty.
All right, I think they had a wonderful time, but we've got to keep them moving along because the dolphin show is at 1 p.m. and Mom doesn't want to miss that. Now, I do have some sad news to report though, that the sea lion show has already had its only showing today. And so we won't be able to see the sea lion show today, which means no sea lion, SeaWorld mime. So that's a little disappointing. But we're gonna have to go grab lunch and see if we can make it to the dolphin show. It's 12:09 and we have to get through a food line at SeaWorld and still make it to the dolphins on time. So do you think we can do it? They're not exactly known for their speedy service around here.
Everybody else is in line for food, and Pierce and me are saving a seat. We didn't get any seating in the air conditioning room, so we're out here in the shade, which is the next best thing.
The line's moving, that's a good sign. We were gonna get the pizzas, but by the time we got up here, they were all gone. So now we're standing and waiting again. Might change our minds.
Here they come.
All right, it is 12:48. We got 12 minutes to walk over to the dolphins from the penguins and find a seat. Hey, that walk wasn't too bad. We got over here, it's 12:51, and we still have time to go find a seat, and they haven't started yet. Now, I think the dolphin show is like 20 or 30 minutes, and there's a parade that's happening today at 1:45 that's in conjunction with their 60th anniversary thing we haven't been to yet. I'm pretty excited about it.
Watching the dolphins was so amazing. To watch them, how they swim, to how they were trained to jump whenever they were waved at, and it was awesome.
All right, we're gonna part ways temporarily. Elena's gonna take Pierce for a much needed nap, and the rest of the family is gonna go to a parade. So I was trying to figure out where the parade is going to happen, because on the map it mostly happens over in the market section. I mean, that's where the place is on the map where it shows the show. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, I happen to notice that the parade route seems to pass through this way because there are all these markers on the ground. So since we're close, we're going to go ahead and stop in to see the penguins first, and that should give us enough time to go and do that, come back out, and the parade should be beginning by then.
She's got the shivers.
Is it cold?
It's cold right here, but it doesn't go there.
What do you think, Vivian?
It's so clear.
Whew, it is hot today. Right now the car says it's 102 degrees. And Pierce and I just walked all the way through the park and the parking lot because he's going to take a nap. You going to go sleep?
It's 1:46. We made it to the parade viewing area, which is just right outside of the Penguins. But I'm not confident about how all of it's going to work out. Okay, it's 1:54. I'm having some doubts about the parade route.
Look at my leg. Grandma.
We heard a nearby announcement about the parade coming through and shortly, and we heard a song about so much more to see, which is the theme. But it's 2 p.m. and we're still just sitting here. Okay, the parade's coming, it's coming. The final Orca show today is at 3:30. It's just a little past 2 right now, so we're gonna go do a couple of things and try to make sure that we make it to that Orca show. If we miss that one, then my mom won't get to see it. And I don't know when she's gonna get to be back down to visit. In the meantime though, Vivian's favorite thing is to pet the stingrays, so she really wants Grandma to be able to do that. And of course we've got to go show Grandma Donna the underwater dolphin viewing area, the manatees,
I'm watching. Yes.
and the sea turtles. Okay, Mom, how you holding up?
I'm doing good.
Okay, good. It's about 2:40 p.m., so that means that we've got about 40 minutes before we have to be at the Orca show. I think that gives us enough time to visit the sea lions and also the shark encounter. Of course, we've got to stop and see the alligators on the way.
I just hope I don't have any blisters on the bottom of my feet. It's a lot of walking.
It's 2:55 and we're off toward the orcas. We're gonna stop by the shark encounter first. Hopefully we can still make it to the orcas on time. Vivian demanded a detour to the pearl diving thing. It's not as interesting as it sounds, but it always fascinates her for some reason. They're a little distracted by some ducks. We gotta keep on moving though.
Tell Dad slow down just a little bit.
It's 3:10. We've got 20 minutes to make it over to the orcas. I think we can do it. We are making it into the stadium and it's like 3:17, so we have plenty of time to spare and find our seat, and I think we'll be able to sit down and relax. Are you looking forward to that part?
Oh, yes. Orcas were amazing. They were so beautiful in their style.
All right, Pierce took a really good nap, and so we are gonna head back in and see if we can find Grandma and Vivian and Anthony. You ready to go?
Yes.
Did you enjoy your nap?
Yes.
Okay, what are you gonna see in there?
Grandma.
Yeah? The fishes and the dolphins?
All right, we have made it to our final animal exhibit of the day, Wild Arctic. In Wild Arctic, you can see a beluga whale exhibit.
Now they are pretty.
I see the
Some penguins. And the walruses. And now we've seen them all above the surface. We're gonna go see them below the surface. All right, I think the children are done looking at animals for the day. I think they're ready to go over to Sesame Street Land. Now we're just trying to catch up.
Getting there.
Hey, when we arrived at Sesame Street Land, it was set up for the parade, which is at 4:30. I didn't realize that they held it at this time of day. Bonus fun. Okay, Grandma, what'd you think?
Wow. Just tiring.
Okay.
A lot of walking. Feet are telling me so.